It's the Bahamas tonight, the Northern Edition. Good evening, all. I'm Shasheena Rolle. As always, it is so great to have you with us. Topping news, the Coalition for Concerned Citizens moving forward with its campaign to lower the cost of electricity here on Grand Bahama. On Monday, the first in a series of meetings was held at the Ministry for Grand Bahama between members of the Coalition, executives of the Grand Bahama Power Company, and governmental officials. Tonight, members of the Coalition speaks with Sabrina Brown about the way forward.
Coordinator for the Coalition of Concerned Citizens, Pastor Eddie Victor, says Monday's meeting with executives of the Grand Bahama Power Company and government officials went well, and he believes a number of critical issues can be resolved.
Issues such as our customers who have been disconnected for a very, very long time from the power grid, better payment plans, we will be talking about solar energy, which is a very, very important technology at the place where we are now when it comes to high electricity rates. We will also be talking about high security deposits.
Despite reports that there are 10,000 people living without power on Grand Bahama, the power company says there are only about 547 customers who have been disconnected. But Pastor Victor says that number does not necessarily include accounts that have been terminated.
Terminated accounts are these accounts where the deposits have been absorbed into the payment of the bill. So a person could be classified terminated but still be living in their premises. People on the island and businesses who have disconnected power service. You have been disconnected especially for more than 4 weeks and more. We are asking for you to call in and register with us at the Coalition of Concerned Citizens. This will enable us to better effectively represent the various people on the island with the Grand Bahama Power Company.
Those customers can call 225-9894, 646-9494, 559-0003, or email the coalition at cccbahamas@yahoo.com. You can also reach them on Facebook at Lower the Cost of Power, Grand Bahama. Victor says another rally is set for this evening at 6:30 at KFC on Pioneers Way and the Mall Drive.
We're going to talk about a computer program that will be available to anyone, residences and businesses, where they'll be able to monitor what power is actually being used in their homes. You'll be able to use it from an iPad or an iPhone, and the other platforms such as Android are being developed. But we're going to be able to announce this coming computer program. Also, we'll be sharing about inverter technology that's going to be available soon.
Engineer Roger Johnson says on the issue of solar power, an Emira company in Canada is using this form of energy, which is helping with the cost of electricity in that area.
In Nova Scotia, they have offered to provide the meters which will differentiate such that you pay what you get from the power plant, and you get also a reduction, because if you use less than what you gather, you receive a benefit from it. And so we're pushing for the very same.
Sabrina Brown, ZNS Network News.
Well, a group of Bahamians taking a leap of faith and venturing into a major investment on Grand Bahama. This project, several years in the making, is an effort to empower Bahamians to own a stake in the local economy. Joan Davis-Roll has this story.
There's a new investment company being established on Grand Bahama, and it's fully Bahamian-owned. The new entity consists of a cross-sector of professionals, including accountants, bankers, lawyers, doctors, construction workers, and business leaders. Their goal is to empower more Bahamians while helping to stimulate economic growth and development here on Grand Bahama. Making the announcement at a press conference was the visionary and president of the United Bahamas Investment Group, UBIG Holdings, Dexter Edwards.
UBIG Holdings Limited has acquired Partnership Investing Enterprise, known as PI, which is the investment company that Bahamians can invest in. While the board of directors will be responsible for managing the company's affair, PI will offer Bahamians the opportunity to take ownership of the local economy and become entrepreneurs.
Edwards says that this new group has been 3 years in the making and has the full backing of the government.
We have contributed the funds to get the company started, to set up office, 2 office locations, and also to incorporate the company and all the paraphernalia that may be needed. Initial investment is $204,000. That's the investment of the initial investors.
Appealing to Bahamians everywhere to become a part of this golden opportunity is Bishop Ricardo Grant. He says the time has come for the Bahamas to be for Bahamians and for residents to be empowered as economic movers and shakers.
And that we definitely can become individuals who can be a part of the big overall picture as to investing here in our own country. And certainly we believe that here in Grand Bahama that we are poised to seeing quite a number of investing opportunities. And I believe UBIG will be one of those companies that will be one of those who are spearheading what we consider to be investment opportunities here in Grand Bahama as she is now rebounding.
This Saturday, persons interested will be able to learn more about this new investment group as UBIG Holdings hosts its very first town meeting at the Uniform Factory building from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Joan Davis Rolle, ZNS Network News.
The Grand Bahama community pulling together to assist a family who lost their home due to a fire last Wednesday. Tonight, members of the committee are asking for your support to help this family in need. On Ash Wednesday, a fire ripped through the Campbell's family home, leaving nothing but ashes and the shell of the structure. 2/3 of the roof is now damaged, the interior walls. The home also needs complete electrical work, plumbing, and carpentry. But with the help of good friends and family, along with the support from the community, the family believes they will return to the place they once called home. Community leader David Wallace is assisting in spearheading several initiatives to raise funds for the family.
We've embarked on a program where we have identified some 30 captains, family and friends. Each captain will be given 10 sponsor sheets, and each captain is being asked to identify 9 other persons who can sponsor $100 each, which means each captain would raise $1,000.
In total, the committee hopes to raise some $30,000 that will be used to purchase materials needed to rebuild the home. The committee is also calling on skilled laborers to assist as well.
Unfortunately, the house was not insured. And so along that line, we are appealing to the public not only to assist in the sponsor sheets, but we're also appealing to the public for building materials. Persons might have in their possession plywood or windows or doors, tiles, whatever you might have. We are asking you, if you can, to make a donation to any member of the committee here, and we will seek to put it in storage and to use it.
Reverend Kenneth Lewis of St. Andrew's Methodist Church and the Methodist churches on the island are showing support for the Campbell family. They say not just financially, but spiritually as well.
We wanted to know that we stand with her, and we will do all in our power, offering our prayers both for Maureen and her son, that we're going to do all in our power to see that she gets into her home as quickly as possible.
Fire victim Maureen Campbell is overwhelmed by the outpour of support from the community.
I know God is able to do all things, and He has each and every one of you out there as vessels for His will to be done in and through you. So I give thanks for your efforts. I give thanks to the press who has now come to publicize this event. I give thanks to God that He has given me the season and time to be here, that His loving kindness will be shown from you to me.
A cleanup campaign is scheduled for this Saturday. They are encouraging the community to visit the home located on Blenny Way to lend a helping hand. Now, if you are willing to assist the Campbell family, you can contact Maureen Campbell at the school, St. Paul's Methodist College, or visit or call Freeport Bible Church for further information. Stay with us. There is more news right after this.